everyone, welcome back to Kumon friends. How's everyone? Hope you all doing well. Today, the song soon screen sound by Moon. Check them out, link in the description below. And then we gotta plug the new Naruto review. Legally obligated to plug the new Naruto review. So check it out if you haven't. Really much appreciate if you do. Well, let's get back into the meat and potatoes of the investigation time. But Danganronpa did have the Anime Expo panel. 2x2 got fucking Shihiro. Delayed to early 2027. The new story mode is called Sleight Hand Mode. Probably, it's a combination of Slaw and Mayhem. I love how foreboding that is. And apparently the game is like 20% longer than Danganronpa 2. Look, all I want, I don't care if everyone else dies, just give me a Buki. Was all I asked. Like, everyone else can die. Gruesome and horrific deaths. Just give me a Buki. That's all I asked for. But I wonder if they can do some stuff the same. Like, with that. Or if they can change up some... some reviews are gonna be the same between both stories or not. I hope it's not bad. That's like every try on this game, Ben. Which I know that's why you say it. But hi, Ben. How you be doing well today? But yeah, there was that. A bunch of animes were announced. Like, I saw what I think of Chihiro Season 5 was announced. Then fucking milking the first Demon Slayer movie 2 tiers. Because it's like, oh my god, it's finally coming to Crunchyroll! I was like, who gives a fuck? When is it coming to Blu-ray? And then no new information on the second film. Again, I think Demon Slayer is weird. Because people act like, I don't want to say act, but Demon Slayer has like a big presence. People show up for it. People watch it. And then... Well, no one talks about Demon Slayer. Like, it's just kind of like, oh, let's go see it. And then, like, it gets pushed out for public zeitgeist a little bit. Like, is that like a Jujutsu Kaisen? Like, people would talk about Jujutsu Kaisen. Demon Slayer is just, like, once it's done, it's gone. Never seen the 100 Girlfriends show. What else got announced? I'm not even sure. I don't remember. I know, like, was it the, guy I liked is actually a girl, something like that. It has something, it's like that. Dave Grohl from the Foo Fighters came out, and it's like, oh yeah, the opening is done by Nirvana, which Dave Grohl was part of. I'm probably saying his. I know I'm saying his last name wrong. But like, was a part of before Kurt Cobain, I'm legally obligated to say kill himself and totally not killed by Courtney Love. But yeah, that's just so random for like anime to be opened by fucking Nirvana. Yeah, no, the waifus, I know nothing about the shit whatsoever. But yeah, it's like I see stuff like if I would pop up. I don't know what I'm gonna watch for like this upcoming anime season. Honestly, I don't think anything tickles my fancy for this upcoming season. I might like pick up one thing just to try and have something to look forward to full half a week. Like, I don't see anything like I'm dying to watch. I think this anime season's always started. But yeah, like, nothing catches my eye. Know what? This anime is called Kaiju Go. I always started airing. I can maybe see if it's on Crunchyroll. That's my pick. I know that's a bit of a cheesy pick, but like, fucking. Wow, is there... And it sucks because all the... oh, here it is. Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll again. Because all the... catch up on Digimon. Again, there's like one thing of Digimon Ben. Like, I'm just curious your thoughts. Because I know what my thoughts are. Again, I just want to poke that brain a little bit. Not the whole Hajime Hinata poke the brain. But just poke that brain a little bit to see what you think. But yeah, like all the other sites are getting shut down one by one, so it's been kind of annoying. So like, there's that. But let me actually play the game. Do you have a second to listen to me ramble? Like I'm just now? Ramble. Okay. So 5 more episodes. 6 more episodes if you haven't watched 3. So as it turns out, the arrangements I made stand stick. What I mean is, I'm less and less... How much of a brain I have? And it's not like... Okay, so when I say that, I'm not like acting like... It's not gonna be like a deep philosophical question. It's very much... I guess more of a side of horny. I'm not sure if that's even the right way to put it, but it's more of that perspective. Talk about your dad, right? And I can never find the answers to the questions I wanted to ask for the rest of my life, or because of the mastermind. Now it makes sense. I was like, you might have seen it by now. I'm not sure, but still. I wait till you actually get to the episode to talk about it. But it's one thing I am sure of. When it comes to the mastermind, there's no room in my heart for forgiveness. I sought to destroy the mastermind. There's just one more reason to follow through on that. Kyoko's eyes burned with fire of determination. The determination to defeat the mastermind. It's strange to be confronted with his death and suddenly feel this way. I couldn't care less if my father had found happiness. So why is it? It just bothered me so much to know how he suffered. It's ridiculous. Just not understanding it, I guess. She let out a small laugh as she said, but her smile was filled with sorrow. So that's it for my rambling. There's still so much to do before I consider my task complete. Yeah, you're right. But keep this in mind. There's only one absolute truth. When the truth of justice or suffering, there's the greatest truth over worlds. What do you mean? Even if the truth you cover is full of hopelessness, you still can't give up hope. Absolutely not, because all I can do is keep moving forward. That's pretty much all I'm good at, you know? Indeed. Sorry, that was strange. Anyways, I need to get going. See you have a class trial. Leaving behind the fact farewell, Kyoko was gone. Okay. Yes. AV room. Okay, you expect me to walk them. So today is American Day. So happy America Day. But not I can't phrase this. So I was hanging out with a friend playing for card games, and his mom, who I really do not know. I mean, I've known my friend for 10 years, but I like really haven't talked to his mom. I invited me and him to lunch at a restaurant called Red Robin's. I'm not sure how universal that is. And like one of my friend's sisters and his mom's new husband. And basically we just said no. Like we were good. You know, we were doing our own thing. And then she called us gay, and it's just like, okay, show. But it's like one of those things, like, I don't know how you expect me to react. Oh, is it sad that I'm just used to that, like, from growing up in the early 2000s, but hey. There's absolutely nothing in here, it's just, oh yeah, I don't even look at the box anymore, huh? The box with the spell though. But yeah. This is should be able to play DVDs just fine. Well then, but I take a look. Actually, now that I think about this, if Kyoko truly watched this all, we can get to it in a second. Yeah, that too. Because, not to throw shade at a YouTube commenter, but to throw shade at YouTube commenter real quick. I did a video on, like the new Blackluster Sojo, like, ritual monster that just came out. And, like, you know, I explained, like, it's weird that it's, like, chaos, it's supposed to be chaos, but, you know, it's an oath monster. I know that's a reference to the original Blackluster Sojo, but, like, you sure made it light. And someone is, posted, and you can see the comment showed, but not to give the username away. Honestly, that's probably a better change. Because it's like one of those things, it's like you do to make a character seem dumber for the sake of the plot. Like, well, I think they did to Byakuya a little bit in chapter 4. But yeah, the comment was like, but it's oath. Gay? It's like, that's, okay. I didn't respond to the comment because I don't know how to respond. I thought about jokingly put because it was like for 29th, like Happy Pride Month, but I don't think that will went well. So I don't know, just people are silly. People are very silly. Like Taylor Swift, man. Oh, speaking of which, look, I don't care if Taylor Swift gets married or not. What I do care is that she inconvenienced people by like shutting off part of New York City down so she can have her wedding. Like massive security. Like honestly, like the security was so oppressive, it's probably better than our presidents have ever had in the history of presidents. Like it was insane. You know, and you know, I'm not trying to throw shade, but like I look at this, I'm like, okay. I get you want to have the best wedding. Hopefully, it's for only one, and all that wonderful stuff. But like, sometimes you're doing too much. Politely saying so. I say I was playing, but nothing appeared on screen. And I stared into the black of a monitor. Excuse me, it must have only been a few seconds, but to me it felt like an eternity. And then all of a sudden, an image appeared. Sayaka? Ah, the good Danganronpa music. It took me by total surprise. I haven't seen Sayaka and who knows how long. There she was. Okay then, are you ready to begin? Reverse the hose for man position on one side of the screen. It's the voice of a middle-aged man. I do apologize, but I hope you don't mind if I record a conversation. I'm a little silly, you know. I never got a hint of taking notes when having a conversation. It's hard to do. It sounded like he was trying to make a joke, but Saka's turns fenced and moves a single mill. So this video is meant to serve as a kind of contract substitute. And I bet I trust you guys. It's more like insurance. Please don't worry too much. But let me get straight to the point. There's a chance that you might have to spend the rest of your life here in school. Can you accept that? You want me to accept that? Saka was also at total loss. It made total sense. He will agree to spending the rest of your life in the school. Except, what? Thank you, and I'm sorry about this. I can promise you that I will do everything in my power to keep you safe. As headmaster of Host Academy, I give you my word. As if on cue, that's where the video caught up. I also did a break from reviews today, especially since I finished Naruto yesterday. I'm like, I'm gonna have to record so much for GX Season 3. Like, let me take a day off, and then I can do a lot of recording tomorrow, and then try to record the best I can throughout the week. There's a lot I hadn't understood up until now, but this is only, I simply can't comprehend what I heard. Because I know how much Saka want to get out of me, and how much she wanted to escape pursue her dream for friends again. She wanted that so badly, she tried to frame me for murder. I mean, it happens! Some people, that's just Tuesday. So why? Well, we should say yes to living here for the rest of her life. As I sat there thinking about it, I noticed it sounded like a moment the video that I found was finished flashed back on screen. My eyes started back to the screen. And as if I was confused before, what I saw next pushed me well over the edge. That's you! Huh? What I saw was me. Possibly undeniably. So, Mako, before we begin, I should let you know I'm recording our conversation. Yes. Me and the headmaster were looking at each other. He and I were having what seemed to be like a fairly normal conversation. Finally, you give male voice acting for Mako. I mean, to be fair, I give most male voice acting to everyone. But hello. I'm getting probably butchering your name here, and I do apologize. Livia, Christina. I hope I do at least somewhat hit the mark on that. How are you? Be doing well today. But I in here now had absolutely no memory of it. I had no memory of even meeting the headmaster, much less sitting down to talk to him like this. Now, should we get straight to the point? Mako, it's a chance you may have to spend the rest of your life here in the school. Can you accept that? Yes. This can't be real. I said yes? I'm sorry, I'm putting you through all of this. I mean, well, we don't have much of a choice, do we? But I promise you, as long as you're in the school, I will do everything I can to protect you. Oh yeah, Byakuya Tagami subscribed to me. I'm pretty sure also too. Hold on, can I flash on screen real quick? Yeah, I can flash on screen too. I also got Hajime Hinata. So I just need like what 30 more heads that I have for her cast. Once again, the video cut out from them. I'm your new sub. Well, thank you so much for subscribing. Very much appreciate it. This is just the wacky YouTube channel that I've invented. I'm not sure if it's truly everything for someone, but I like to think there's variety here for people. From here, the video will repeat the same scene again and again with others. Byakuya, Tokum, Hina, everyone. They said they all agreed to live in his school forever. And then Kyoko. Her interview with him had been recorded just as clearly. Without doubt, she had met him. She sat down with him at Hope Peaks Academy, her father. When he asked her a question, she answered the same as everyone else. She accepted a life within the school. Just as Kyoko's interview was wrapping up, Bama's suddenly went black. If I remember correctly too, Ben, speaking of animation, I do think it went directly on the suspicious party. If I remember correctly too. Huh? It was just Mario, but DVD players have had paneling turned off. Which means, of course, the DVD wasn't playing anymore. What the heck just happened? Oopsie, it looks like it broke at service. And we can try another one. What? It just happened to break just now? No. When and when doesn't matter. Failure can strike at any time, anywhere. I mean, but it's true. That's what failure is, right? Failure might actually cover power on purpose. Well, whatever. Even if I watched the whole thing, it'd just be more of the same. He asked the same question, but I said yes. Couldn't help myself, but I let out a huge exasperated sigh. But as I did, I remember something. I fainted too, and when I woke up, I noticed a strange feeling of separation with myself, a disconnect. Thinking back on now, at that point, my memory was gone. At that time, I had forgotten. I couldn't remember why I came to the school. I couldn't remember what my ultimate ability was. But what would make you forget all that? Strange, isn't it? It's hard to imagine if it happened to chance. I mean, the good old forget-me pill. It seems too much convenient. A convenient outcome. Something that seemed too obvious. Something that seemed too obviously look in favor of Mastermind. So does that mean along with no, my god, I'm having trouble reading today. I lost my memory too, and I mean that more than usual. What about others? Have we all forgotten? Oh. What if a DVD be stuck in a DVD player with lost power? Because you need power to eject. If anything has to start, it has to be an end. Besides, we're a girlfriend, am I right? I'm funny. Oh yeah, but the author of When a Girlfriend was asked in an interview, he was like, hey, you know, do you think the 5 main girls would be friends in like a different reality? He goes like, no, I haven't seen a group of friends that big before. I'm like, dude, I mean this in the most respectful way. I do not, for someone who writes romance, I don't think the author has experienced too much like real life relationships. I mean that in the most respectful way. Just like the way he writes and some of his interview answers do seem a bit concerning in that regard. There's no night that doesn't have a dawn. If a dawn is totally pitch black, there's no stone that will eventually end. Cause that leads to a drought. But as I said, every end is the promise of a new beginning. Which is why I'm sure we get to meet again, because the end is only the beginning. Anyways, let's get started. Beginning of the end of a class trial. Everyone gather once again at you know where. Poo 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 poo! It's about to begin again. Class trial is going to start. Final class trial. The last time all of our lives would be on the line. Well, that's not true, but yeah, you can't predict the future. The last time hope and despair are all of the line. Now that's funny. I know it shows I have to do this. Okay then. This is the end. Do. I guess I'm the first one here this time. You're early, McComb. I'd be nervous as fuck to be the first one. I will probably be the first one. Or close to the first one. Because I am potentially an early bold. Not potentially early bold. I like to be punctual when I say I'm gonna meet someone. Is there a boy? Well, yes and no. This is the final chapter of a game. We're redoing last chapter's trial because we think shenanigans will involve. Yeah, for now at least. But where's everyone else? Well, I don't know if they're here yet. Don't worry, I'm sure they'll be here soon. Just like she said. Byakuya. Byakuya? I like how he was show up before him. With very live one after but we were on the same state of shock. Hina? Hero? Silence. And it wasn't any normal silence. It was the deafening silence of fear and suspicion. It was like the first quest trial. I don't even know how to even articulate that. You're a strong silent master, so wonderful, so cool, so hard. My loans are ablaze. Instead of set your soul ablaze, set your loans ablaze. That sounds painful. Now listen, everything will be just fine if you leave it to me. My sister chopped scissors. In hand, I stab and gouge and ship the master of evil. But I thought you couldn't kill anyone but adorable little boys. Well, if this for a master wants, it can be bow, go, or anything in between. I can handle it. That's true. Oh, where am I? It's so weird that they act like when Toko and Genocide Jack switch. Like Kyoko says, like they act disappointed when she switches. More than anything else. Is everyone here? Oh, I'm wearing my gloomy Gus's face. I see. I don't think I'm doing anything spectacular. It's definitely more easy to, I guess, pull on a show, quote unquote. When I know people are watching, because it's very hard to be energized when like no one's watching. So it's like kind of feeding off the energy of the room a little bit. Okay, then let's begin. This is the final class trials can be slowed in pitch black despair. Climb maximum slow. Well, sadly, Ben, it's hard to tell which one you mean. Because I will argue until Ultra Dispel Ghost happens. They both lose cannons for different reasons. Your wife, this is the final class trial, and this time it'll be fair. What do you mean this time? Stop with all the slander. I'm a bell in good standing, you know. If there's a Mr. Fail Guy Universe contest, I take home the tiara every year. You know, oddly enough, because there are parents' humor definitely isn't what I describe as progressive. But like, I just think of like when he says, Markuma says this, of like the Mrs. Dimsdale contest, and there are parents when Timmy's dad wins. And like, he gets the dress, for lipstick, for flowers, and all that stuff. If I ever see like an actual bear laugh in the wild, first of all, I would never be in the wild for that to happen. But like, hypothetically, I would just pee my pants because I know it would be over. when a man can be again, like honestly, like that one episode is very progressive. Maybe I haven't watched it in years. It could be like the worst example of what I'm trying to go for. Like, yeah, maybe that's probably one of about age fairy all parents episodes. I'm gonna win this game super fair and square. And I make sure everyone watching at home knows. But the spell is milder than the hope. That's very awkward to read. It's enough of your tedious dribble. Begin with a trial away. Who's chasing Adam West? But this guy's very crazy. Yeah. Like, oddly enough, like, I could quote SpongeBob at people. People would get, you know, only SpongeBob. But, like, when I was, like, explaining someone, like, why I did something, or, like, what was the reference behind something. Because I named something Philip. And they go, like, why you name it Philip? I'm like, you know, Philip Vanico. They're like, Philip Vanico? Like, what's Philip Vanico? I'm like, from Very Odd Parents. The first, Eupopotamia episode. Cosmo had a nickel named Philip. They go, like, oh. Okay. Maybe that's like an odd point of reference? It's a go, Nico! I actually... Okay, I'm not sure how much of a hard take this is. I kind of hate that it just made Cosmo dumber as like the years went on. I kind of really liked him in the beginning, being like a wisecrack, like, guy that clearly had his wits with him, but he was a wisecracker. I don't know, I like that personality a bit more than like what he ended up being at the end of Volitional 1. Chill, let's begin the trial away. I've been waiting for you down below, so don't try one away. I cannot laugh. Laugh as loud as ever. Markuma disappeared. Whatever. This will be over in no time. I mean, it's Byakuya. When doesn't he have confidence? One by one, the others follow. I mean, at least one of them made sound. No one made eye contact, no one said a word, but just disappeared the elevator. They're all acting odd. They're all, like they're paranoid, suspicious of each other. But you know why that is, don't you? Yeah, I think so. Well, you can tell us all about it soon. I have a class trial. Yeah, you're right, I'm waiting. Wait to win, right? You know, one thing I do have to say I find odd, I'm thinking about this now, and I know this isn't quote-unquote prevalent, well, I was supposed to say issue, but like prevalent throughout all 3 games, is that they don't have any free time, like between the end of Chapter 5 and, well, Chapter 6. Be like, yeah, that makes sense, for pacing. It does. But I would think they want you to have like last minute try to get like skills and stuff and like points before like the final class trial. You would like in my brain that would make sense. You want time for preparedness, even though it might not make sense at all. Like make some kind of excuse to have a break and like get prepared a little bit more if possible. I'm glad to hear you say that. And then Kyoko was above the elevator. I started making my way towards the opening. Step after step, toward the gaping mall. You know, it was weird too. One of my most prevalent fairy odd parents memories is that, like, one of the episodes of fairy odd parents is a backdoor pilot for Cat Schnabler for a TV series about him. And like I remember trying to explain to my sister because her and her friend were over, like, hey, like, is like, because I didn't understand what a backdoor pilot was at the time. I think I was like very young. Um, but as I was trying to explain to my sister, it's like, no, like Timmy, Cosmo, Wanda were there in the beginning, but like it's not Fairy Odd Parents now. And like, oh, and she just was like, oh yeah, no, I hate when the TV guide, this is how you know it's old. The TV guide says the wrong chump. But I'm like, no, there was Cosmo Wanda. Also too, but yeah, that was like one memory that's really stuck in my mind. And I remember getting frustrated about it. But anyways, we saw that this would be the last time. I repeat to myself, there's no fear, there's no mystery left. I put my anxiety down, calm my trembling body, and finally unsteady my legs. Pass for fresh air and stone behind them. Without warning, it began to descend. Deeper and deeper. Deeper and deeper still. Deeper and deeper and deeper fell. I wonder how much renovation the Master Mom had to do to the school. Like, truly. I closed my eyes and slightly fell away. All the sound, too, disappeared. And lo and behold, was away from the elevator doors to open for the last time. What could be seconds or centuries later, I felt the gentle vibration of the elevator came to an end. I slowly opened my eyes. This is the final trial site? I mean, it's better than the last one. What do you think? It's just the perfect background for deciding a person's fate. It's the long-awaited last stage, but always exciting final boss battle. I mean, I wouldn't say always exciting. Some boss battles I dread revisiting. And I'm gonna sit in on this one, just to right here the vacant 16th seat. Well then, let's begin! The save. Never forget the fifth. Look. Honestly, even if it does, we set you like. It actually took me a second to get for Brother's comment, but yeah, like it doesn't register female pronouns at all. And you remind me that's a fact. But like, like I don't think it really even mattered that like your life points get refilled or not, because like again they use like the 5 best decks of the time basically and go like get luck to you. Which is nuts. But it's fun. I love playing Yu-Gi-Oh! You might hear me cuss it out, but like, I love it. This would be the fire class trial. I come up with a special rule. So listen up. If you can't figure out Muku's killer and go on to solve the mystery of the school, you guys win. But if you can't, then I win. Excuse me. And of course, waiting for losers the super exciting, super hard-plying punishment. Are you saying that if you lose, you execute yourself? Yep, sure will. I mean, that's ballsy. And that's fine and no loopholes, no wriggling avid layer. I'm pretty sure you have wiggled yourself out of some stuff. Like chapter 1 of Danganronpa 2, I will argue, but that's in the future, I guess. Never mind, never mind all that. I have one question for you. Oh, you're taking this seriously, huh? Are you feeling okay? I mean, that is a fair question, it is healed. Is the mastermind only one person? Oh. So, Bob, I already know the answer, but why ask for a fucking question? You're the mastermind, aren't you? You're out to get me. I'm white, and I knew it! Oh, I'm actually really looking forward to the Legendary 5Ds decks. I mean, not 5Ds, Arc 5. Because Lunar Lights. Getting new support. And like, hey, I would rework my Lunar Light deck that I took to YCS Witchman. Again, my cousin is getting married the week after YCS Houston. So like, I might, again, like, if I feel confident by a Lunar Light deck, I might take it to YCS Houston. And then like, be there for like a week. That's like a nice little vacation. I can pull up real quick, hold on. Like, we can read a description. Like most support, yeah. Let's see. All Eyes swing back into action with a new link-free All Eyes monster with main character monster stats. It can destroy one card, you control draw a card, if you destroy a pendulum monster, you get extra pendulum summon for you perform Power Magician All Eyes monsters, which basically is like an Electromite specifically for Yuya cards. Moonlight came in second place World Championship 2025, which I'm disappointed but didn't win. So, what do you give a deck that almost has everything? Answer, more ways to set up for fusion summoning. You can specify the deck's new level 5 Beast Warrior from your hand anytime you Moonlight monster activates effect. If your opponent activates a card or effect for the same turn, you can grab a polymerization from your deck or grave. So you're all set to go. As a backup feature of this brand new Lunar Light monster sent to the graveyard by card effect, you can special summon a Lunar Light monster from your graveyard or face up extra deck. Speedwood is gunning for first place at examining its sequel summons, brand new level 4 Tuno Wind monster, which, I mean, what else would a Speedload monster be? You can special summon for your hand by seeing any Speedload card from your deck to grave, and if it's sent from the field to grave, you can grab a Speedload spell trap card from your deck, and then if you control a clear monster, you can destroy any monster on the field. So it seems like each deck is getting like one new card. Which I mean for Ardai, well, I mean it depends how cracked that Link monster is, honestly. But Speedwood, I wish there was more. Lunar Lights, that one card might be enough, to be honest. But yes, Mo. My goals are getting more support. But see, this is what happens when the archetype is tied to an anime character. They are more likely to get support. How you do too? But just you referring to this group before, right? Well, yeah. Huh, wait, but mine's different. The picture you have, I'm in it. But that can't be right because in my picture, honestly, first of all, this is 100% for us, Toad, by saying this. First of all, I like Celeste that's in the background, same person as she was in Mako's photo, in the same outfit, and same with Mukuro. I know you guys save poses and stuff when you can, Which is a shame, Selena. A last name doesn't exist. The best bracelet go. Do not at me on that one. I mean, really, the best bracelet goes between Yuzu and Serena, because the other two really don't do much. But Yuzu, ooh, we don't talk about what happens to Yuzu. Oh, Serena, honestly, they both get treated horribly by the show. But anyway, this is Sofa was pilled. When this picture always comes up, I always imagine like Sayaka as big as Hifumi winning. Again, I know that's they for was of me, but that's where the brain goes with this picture. I think as much. In which case, you have a picture too, right? Let's see it. Okay, but be careful with it. It's pretty poor evidence. Again, Celeste is in the same pose. I love it. And I love the Krispy Kreme boxes. This has something. I mean, it's not official crossover, but like it has something in common with the 2017 Power Rangers movie. So the sequence of these pictures have been revealed. Secret or whatever, I don't care. You guys are all in this together. But that's why I'm the only one missing. Oh, speaking of being all in it together, it was funny at work. I quoted High School Musical. Like I forgot what I said exactly. But like I was like I quoted it, and they go, and I'm like, are they famous basketball players said this? If they go, cool, I'm like, Troboten. If they looked at me like, who the hell is Troboten? I'm like, you know, famous basketball player, Troboten. They clearly, they obviously, you know, didn't get that as being facetious or funny with them. But, yeah. I like to do that with Bonesaw too. Like, when people talk about wrestling, I'm like, my favorite wrestler is Bonesaw. Because, cool, you know, Bonesaw. Bonesaw's always way. Because we don't know who you're talking about. Anyways, well, yeah, but always is like, I have no idea what's left hand. But you're in my picture. You were trying to trick me. So, the whole purpose behind these photos is to get us questioning and fighting with each other. The mastermind laid a trap to make us think everyone else was working against each other. I laid a trap? Trap? How rude? What grounds do you have for such audacity? Accusations! Okay. For proof, I need to review Markun's trap. Remember God before. Okay, but this is what I'm gonna save. I want bond. Okay, so I want to talk about clickbait real quick. So people, I mean, Twitter drama, but whatever. But like, you know, a YouTuber did a thumbnail about like, oh my god, physical media is dying. But in the thumbnail, they had Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time remake as a game key card, and then funnily enough, GTA 6 as a game key card. Now, there's obviously several things wrong with that. We don't know why Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time would be game key card or not. I'm assuming it would not be, but who knows? I've been wrong many times before. And then, yes, GTA 5 is digital, but it's a code in a box. And my thing is, look, there's a thumbnail by a different YouTuber that gets across the same point. But like, they use Poketopia to describe game key cards, which is one. And then GTA 5 with a code in front of a box to represent code and box. It represents the same idea, but you're not making up shit. You're not clickbaiting. You're not doing anything. You're evoking the same emotion, but you're not doing bullshit. ain't fucking hard. And you have to put effort. I mean, effort to edit this stuff, find fan art for that shit. Like, it's just... Like, dude, like, come on. Like, come on. I hate clickbait. Like, intentionally misleading clickbait. Thumbnails especially. Drives me nuts. But yeah, also too, my sister's husband and I was somewhat discussing what animes my sister would like. And I'm like, I cannot think of one that she would like really like. I feel like each one I can think of, she would have a problem with in some way, shape, or form. So I just put out like Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood as like one for home. I think that would be like definitely the closest. And she says all anime have similar humor. I'm like, yeah, no. Maybe because I watch too much, but like, you know, they have their own sense of humor. Like, I'm sure, like, if like a Japanese person watch a lot of like some American stuff, they go, oh yeah, all American media feels the same. Like, I'm sure, like, the feeling goes both ways on some regards. I'm getting featured. But like, I can also see that opinion depending what you watch before. Oh yeah, by the way, you know, also too, PlayStation is doing a generational one about like ruining the fucking reputation. I love it. Sony, too, because PlayStation has updated its term of service. Now in April 2026, and Section 21 outlines how inactive PSN accounts may be closed. If the PSN account remains inactive for 3 years, Sony may begin the account closure process. The account will receive and basically any digital games and DLC and any digital content would be closed for that account and no longer be able to access, show, if you get an email, you know, and stuff. But like basically Sony can delete your shit for being inactive for any reason. Well, you found that correct, not correct, or anything like that. You know, it's the future we live in, and again, closer to. Oh. Cool. We got a match? Can we go back? I know, right? Be so much better. Wait, what? The cat? The quantum cat? I was not expecting that. So, some of the quantum cat. Man, that came out like, what was it, Battle Pack 3? The last draft thing attempt by Konami. That was the era. Okay. Well, if all goes well. I'm gonna be a bit risky. Can't really do anything with a second patrol. But what I can do is being manipulative in my hand. I fit patrol. Summon Halloween. I fit Halloween's effect. Some back for patrol. I gained the life points. And also too, like it's funny to see so many people go, like, "Oh yeah, but when's the last time you bought this video?" I put my money where my mouth is. I try to buy physical, like movies, TV shows, games, whenever I can. Oh shoot, crackers. I shot myself in the foot. Oh well. Sorry if you hear the fireworks in the background. You know, it is America Day after all. I can still make this work. Yeah, I can still make this work. Detach. What's that? Sorry, I meant to do that for a bit longer. But welcome in. How you? Hope you're doing well today. Very much appreciate the follow. How am I supposed to pronounce your name? I mean that I have the most respectful way possible. I do not know how to tackle that even. But very much thank you for subscribing. Enjoying the Aki crew. It's like the clown crew. Except for less clowns, but more Aki. What? Oh, do you think the clown crew archetype in Yu-Gi-Oh! Is a reference to the same clown posse? Just by, like, you know, posse, like, crew. No, am I stretching? Man in love? What are we doing? What is this deck? This is... What? Quantum Cat Man in Love? I kind of saw like a bit of a theme there at the beginning, but no, we've gone off the rails. It's like if you don't play anything else, I win. Okay. Victory is mine. Don't question. Look, as long as not puppets, you know what, Ben? You're absolutely correct. Okay, 100 gems. Hopefully I got only one. Sad. You know, it's a thing. It's like, it's a thing. How much am I at? Okay, I just need one more mission. So probably definitely gonna get that next duel. I mean, I don't see myself not activating a spell card. I'm going first. Oh, I did text my dad for trailer for anime. Oh, I could read the anime title. The guy she was interested wasn't a guy at all. True, because it had Nirvana in it, and he just replied back, "Great song." Mm. No, I'm texting back real quick. Yeah, because I would never think well, for the Dave grew from the Foo Fighters Nirvana would be presenting an anime like panel. It's not my 2026 bingo list. Yeah, I'm not in a good spot. That negate really sucked. Actually, I should maybe have gone with Milicus. Cause I'm not sure what I can really do. Finally enough. Not finally enough, but like bad enough, I should say. On set X, just in case. Yeah, this is not good. That Ash destroyed me. This definitely not hand to have been ashed. I mean, is any hand good enough to be ashed? But you know, you give a point. Oh, we can be here for a while. We're gonna be here for a while. So I don't try and stop this somewhat. That's like Molly. 6NY can play forever. What's the one thing they're good at? Playing forever. So we're gonna see. Okay. Good. Okay. I have a chance to end this. Actually, before I do that, you know, it's crazy too. When 6M's got the new support, like, what was that, like 2 years ago? Like, it surprised me that they just didn't have enough to become relevant with how much they could just shit out the monsters. Sorry to hear the dog barking. I don't think I really need going to Magnifica. I hate 4th of July. I hate the sound of fireworks, and I hate that it makes the dog bark. I'm just not a fan. I mean, I used to like it as a kid because, you know, fireworks or whatever, but as an adult, yeah. Yay, we can use the road. Okay, look, I finally put my overframe in real life. I'm feeling lucky. Maybe I show him setback. I mean, you know what? Last time I did a Moti, I got World Flush of Lava Gum. Now I got World Flush of the Kaiju Sito. So I'm just getting all the Kaiju's a World Flush now. Okay, next thing you know, I'm gonna get World Flush of Dragon Ball Spiel Mode. I'm saying that half jokingly. I mean, I want mine back. Don't get me wrong. I actually kind of want that. But I just think that's funny that, like, back-to-back World Flushes and those two other World Flushes. Okay, come on. I need to see more hollows. I need to see more hollows. Okay, please. Please end my suffering. Yes! Oh, thank God. I'm done with this pack. I can move on with my life. No, we know. Honestly, the worst part about gacha is the summoning, quote unquote. I mean, I know you really don't summon and fucking Master do is open packs, but like, worst part about Dokkan is summoning. Worst part about Master do is opening packs. It's like the least fun, most least fun aspect of it. Where that dopamine hits, it hits. Don't get me wrong. But, like, man, it could be a real fucking drag to get what you want. Best friends. What, though? I'm actually curious, huh? I'm gonna look at something real quick afterwards. But, let's do this real quick. Cool. The Chrysalis are like the most pointless cards in all of Yu-Gi-Oh! Yes, they've only done Impulse. I do think a node, if I'm not mistaken, I could be very much mistaken. In the TCG, I think a node dominance trap card did get a limit break. I cannot remember its name, but in Master is only Impulse and Branded that has gotten the overframes so far. Which, you know how I feel about the Branded, but god damn it, I want the card. The one thing I wanted to check was if I go to Rarity. Okay, no, but do have. Oh, they have a special section for alternate art. That's cool. I like that. That's actually a really neat feature. But as many alternate arts Yu-Gi-Oh has had over the years, surprised there's not more of them in game. Okay. But yes, to just show I got Lava Golem and well, it moves based off where I got all versions of the cards, but yes, I did get you snatched back, which is again crazy. But yes, the two kaijus all together. Some of these cards do really make me happy in terms of getting the shiny card mode of. But anyways. Look at those legs. God. I'm gonna stay by my opinion, but I think Yu-Gi-Oh has like the best artwork out of any card game. I mean, I'm not biased about the legs were just thrusted upon my face. But like, I just think it has the best. I mean, again, Magic artwork has grown on me a lot, but like, I don't think it competes with Yu-Gi-Oh! Maybe I've just been looking at Yu-Gi-Oh's artwork for 20-something years, all my life, really. Maybe that's that. But currently, I do think that it just has the best artwork out of any card game. Hashtag not biased. Well, let's action, hope for the best. Did that? Oh, I was supposed to say this? Oh, God. Gimmick puppets. I've spoken into existence. I've spoken into existence. I spoke for FDK. Into existence. We're just here. We're here to watch it. Fucking ridiculous. Some decks you just don't like playing against. This is definitely one of them. It's crazy to me that this card's just like basically bondage scissors. Look at that. It's Edward Scissorhands, but like bondage. It means Edward Scissors arms. We can't get copyrighted. I'm dead. I'm just dead. See, any card that just gives your opponent like card is just not good. Like it's the game. I forgot that it had a Link monster. I'm not gonna lie. After all that, they so. You know what? If they hold my bitch, she could play. If they go, you know what? We can take it easy on him. I know that's not why they won't kill it. Fucking less. You kidding me? But shoot, I'm not gonna complain about what just happened. No one else is. Crazy. I didn't even play. I guess maybe they just messed up a little bit and realized that they won't get an FDK me, maybe. I don't know. But I didn't go. I didn't do a single damn thing. The only thing I did was ask for foolish failure at the beginning. And if it still went off. But, hey, again, whatever happened, happened. I cannot question it. But this is where we're gonna end off on sweet victory over here. So, I would like to thank you all for coming out. It's been fun. It's been a blast. It's been a real fun blast. Tomorrow will be more Pragmatica as we will continue to have fun hacking, shooting, father-daughter bonding time. And then more Danganronpa Monday, as we find out the true meaning behind Danganronpa Wumpa. And as the last class trial begins, yay! So again, thank you all for coming out. I hope you guys have a good rest of your day. And just remember, America, fuck yeah. And I will see y'all